Hello and welcome to the Big Bang Theory podcast. My name's John here, my friend and colleague Dan.
Hello.
Fire, Dan. Stadium's on fire.
Fire. The fair's on fire.
The fair's on fire. Play the disaster march. Get out, everyone. Taggy's put one too many plugs in the four-way for his advertising boards and it's gone puff.
Are we officially blaming Tag for the fire?
I think it's unofficial.
I think didn't the fire department say it in fact wasn't an electrical fire?
They said it was the bin.
Yeah.
Taggy's been having a bifter by the bins.
So Julian Tagg's being accused of arson and using drugs in the first minute of this podcast.
Well,
is that right?
We're here to speak truth to power, Dan.
Right. I think
Sorry, JT, that was completely unnecessary.
Very unfair on a upstanding citizen.
Yeah, saviour of our club to some extent.
Yes. I think a student's just lobbed a fag end in the bin, haven't they?
It's quite a throw.
Yeah, maybe.
I think turns out the pizza twists are flammable and no one's bought them for months and they've been festering away, composting in that bin, and up they've gone.
How does a bin just catch fire on its own, though?
Well, no, there's something in the bin, presumably.
Yeah, I know, but how does that happen?
Warms up. Compost, doesn't it? The nature of composting is it produces heat.
Of course, that's why they use it for bombs.
That's why they use it for bombs.
Fertiliser.
Yeah. Maybe it was Cornish terrorists.
Could be.
Cornish pirates.
There is a new pasty shop in the middle of the high street. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, Cornish bakery.
Have you been in there?
No. Every time I've looked, it's
like,
not open yet. But now it's open, isn't it?
It is open. It looks a bit kind of like... looks a bit fancy for pasties, doesn't it?
Bougie.
It's space age. Bougie, yeah.
Yeah. First they came for our football club.
I bet they've got like... What is it? Like selling like avocado pasties, are they? I suppose.
Quinoa pasties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
And you can have a macchiato with it.
Yeah.
Or a kombucha.
Yeah. There's men in there with their legs crossed and jazzy socks on.
Kimchi pasty.
I wear jazzy socks. Don't know why I'm throwing myself under the bus.
Kimchi
pasty.
Guardian reading.
I think I went to kimchi pasty. Went to school with kimchi pasty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Guardian reading, kind of glasses wearing, suede, leather elbow patches on their jacket.
Yeah. London exiles.
Eating a pasty with a knife and fork.
Yeah, that's right. And then they're going to Finisterre.
Yeah.
Buy themselves a cap that doesn't really fit.
What have we done to the world?
What have you become, Exeter?
Yeah.
I remember when Dudney was on as we all do, was on the Sybil Street, and their attempt at shopmanship, if you will.
Yeah.
Was just you could see the pasties some way in the distance.
Yeah, well, as exotic as they got was having a can of Rio for sale.
That is pretty exotic.
Yeah.
Bet you can't get Rio in the Cornish bakery.
Yeah, maybe not. I saw there was a queue outside the other day, but I think maybe that was opening day and they're probably dishing out free
Rios. No, free quinoa.
Yeah, free...
Beetroot and feta pasties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
Making a mess of my shirt is what that is.
Absolute disgrace.
Having said all this, we don't actually know what's on their menu. We're slagging them right off and accusing them of burning our football club down.
Yeah.
For what? Because they got a white sign.
Well, I just don't know. Just don't like the idea that I've created in my mind.
Yeah, and you've slagged off me.
You?
Well, I'm all of those things, apart from the London exile.
You're not wearing... You're not a bougie eater.
No, I'm not, actually. That's true. I like things brown.
You're a big Plate of Beige Man.
Plate of Beige.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my wrestling name.
You wouldn't be caught dead eating a bit of beetroot.
Would not.
Yeah.
Don't trust them.
Quite right.
Yeah.
So we don't know how the fire started exactly.
No.
But we do know that it did start.
Pizza twisted fire starter.
And... is that a coincidence? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So what has got damaged is this thing called...
Our hopes and dreams, first of all.
Well, our hopes and dreams, our season...
Yeah. Prospects.
So what's been damaged is a thing called the control room.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much what it sounds like, I
Yeah.
think. It controls things. There's the CCTV hub.
Yeah.
There's...
Bet you catch some good stuff on that.
Yeah. That's where the stewards all meet up, I think, for a brief.
Yeah.
Don't let it on the pitch, etc., etc., and various other things.
Oh well, and the scoreboard controls.
Is that what they do that as in there as well?
So,
Is it?
Yeah. I believe the media hub is up there too.
But the scoreboard itself wasn't damaged,
no.
which is a relief.
Well, it is a relief because, ironically, of course, we've had the extra scoreboard just hanging around for years, and
Yeah.
just as we remove it, the new one was in danger of.
I don't think, to be honest, that scoreboard is that big a deal generally, because if you're at the match, chances are you know what the score is,
Yes.
and also you know what time the match started,
Yeah.
and you know what time it is now,
Yes.
so you know how long we've been playing,
Yes.
roughly.
Yeah.
You know, if you look at your watch and it says 3:45 and they're still playing,
Yeah.
you can, safely assume it's nearly half time. So I don't really think that the scoreboard's that big a deal. Now, obviously, they have,
It is it. They spent a lot of money on it.
well, they spent a lot of, but I think having one isn't like the be all and end all. Apart from now, we're not going to get those sweet mil on the X dollars
Yeah,
anymore,
that's right.
or those Exeter College rupees rolling in.
Yeah, that's right.
From
Yeah.
advertising space which has been sold, and which the buyers are going to expect a bit of return on.
I got
And
proposed.
I don't
actually.
think the people at Exeter College give two shits whether or not we had a fire. They want their courses plugged, and they don't care how it happens.
They want you to sign up to NVQ Performing Arts,
Yeah,
and
they want you to do an ESOL class.
they do. They want you to learn jewellery making in the evening. And if they can't advertise that to all of the good people at St James Park, they are raging.
Yes,
Livid.
taking advantage, really, isn't it, of retirees who've got nothing better to do and a healthy pension.
What, those courses?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the waspy women.
They haven't got healthy pensions, have they? That's
Well, no, but the equivalent.
all right. I got a proposal, actually.
Yeah.
Knock out the glass from the scoreboard, turn it into like a theatre stage, act out the adverts.
Yeah, why not?
I think that could
Why
work.
not get some of the...
Some of the injured players,
Yeah.
some of the youth team,
Yeah. Might as well, they've got to do something, haven't they?
they got to do something. You could get John Lee playing Principal of Exeter College, John Laramie,
Yeah.
and he could be saying to Tom Oakes, "What about a new course, son?" And then Tom Oakes says, "No, son, I got a job as a footballer." And he says, "No. What about?"
Who's Tom Oates?
Oh, Tom Oakes is one of our players.
I don't think he is.
Oh no, I went to college with him. He played the flute. Cancel that. Who am I thinking
Is
of?
he free?
Tom Oakes. He played the flute in a jaunty style.
Yeah. Let's get back to the fire,
All
because
right,
it is
well, we're covering important
it's an
stuff here,
important matter. The is the match going to go ahead on next Saturday?
Well, I think it depends on whatever. I think it's the first aid, presumably, is it, and those kind of things. That
Oh, because it's also where they house the St John's ambulance thing. I thought we established that they don't do anything.
I think you established that. Why? Presumably, we can make allowances. Like we got other rooms in the stadium.
Yeah.
Maybe all the Heritage Lounge dwellers could stand in the rain for an evening, an afternoon.
No, they won't have that. They won't have that. They won't be
Solution.
put out. They'd rather not have the game on.
They would.
Than watch it with the riff-raff.
Maybe the junior Grecians could play on the pitch before the game instead of in their little room.
No, the pitch needs keeping nice.
All right. What about we could send them all to Belmont Park?
What's this helping?
You've got an extra room then, haven't you?
Oh, I see.
Then
right.
you put your whatever you need in
They
that
can
room.
just do it anywhere. Just put a tent up.
We
Come
can't put
on.
a tent up.
Why?
Where are you putting that?
Wherever.
Well, there is no wherever. We're land poor
Yeah, but that big gap, but in the gap.
in the gap.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
On
so
top of the
we
old
don't know
centre
whether
spot.
we don't know yet. They've started a GoFundMe
Mm.
to try and raise £100,000 to cover the costs incurred before the insurance money, because that would take a while to get,
Yeah.
and they need the money now
Yeah.
in order to get things moving. And then when they get the insurance money, then they'll give everyone their money back, I suppose.
No, it goes to something else.
Oh right,
I don't want to rake over old ground here,
yeah.
but if only we had some sort of para club organisation that kind of held savings, and then when the club really need it, they could pay out.
Yes,
If only we had that.
We've already paid them. We've given them all the money though already because they wanted to go on holiday.
Seems like to me poor management, but I don't know.
Well, it
I'm
was
just
poor
saying.
management, but now, you know, we've again, yeah, we could rake over it, and I'm happy to carry on sticking the boot in. But there's new people now in there. Do
Of
you mean?
course.
So, and one of
Sod's
those
law,
new,
though, isn't it? That's bad luck.
one of those new people who's an old person in both senses of the term.
Yeah.
Is Richard Pym.
Yes.
And he was in a photograph pointing at the fire.
Yeah.
With general manager Exeter's answer to Vince McMahon, Clive Harrison.
Yeah.
And they were, you know, it was the classic.
Hasn't Stephanie McMahon taken over now? Who's that in the story?
I don't know.
No.
It was the classic Express and Echo point at the thing and look sad.
It's the classic Echo shot.
Yeah.
We've all seen it. We've probably, most of us, been in it.
Yeah.
Were you ever in an Echo story? You had to point to something that looked sad?
I never had to point at anything that looked sad. No, I was approached by the Express and Echo around the time of the Queen's Jubilee to
77.
no, the one after to recount the time that I met the Queen
Oh.
at the Exeter University, and at the time I was a kind of you know, young anti-establishment kind of punk rocker.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
I said swivel, you know. I told them where to go.
Yeah.
And then they just made up a quote about that I said and put it in the paper.
Did they?
That I said it was great to meet the Queen and all this stuff.
Wow.
And I was like, what's this? I was like fuming.
Was there a photo with it?
No photo,
Okay.
obviously. Asked,
So Dan...
yeah, it's me holding my hand up to the camera, you know. No,
No quote.
I spoke to a family member who's, you know, got a legal background.
Yes.
And he said, yeah, don't worry about it.
He said, don't worry, that's it. That was his legal advice.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what you pay him the big bucks for. Okay. So you haven't ever been pointing at anything.
Anyway, they've made £33,000 so far at last count, and I think that was yesterday afternoon, which is a pretty good go.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
They're looking for £100,000. Sounds like on Dragon's Den, doesn't it?
I'm looking for £100,000, and you'll get a share in my new company, Pizza Twist Co.
One of them's from round here, isn't it? Deborah Meaden.
She's Taunton, isn't she?
Why didn't she stick a bit of cash in then?
She's a Yeovil Town supporter.
Well, fine. Okay then. None of them support City. None of them Peter Jones.
He don't like football, does he?
Nah, he doesn't look like a football fan.
I think he doesn't like anything except money and investing.
He probably likes rugger, doesn't he?
I don't know if he does. He's always so cross about anything.
All right.
My favourite thing that ever happened. I'm not.
Have you seen Duncan Bannatyne? He looks mad.
What? Gone thin?
No, kind of got. He was always thin, but kind of just got like mad fake teeth and.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Bannatyne. What's his name? I've
Probably a
never
hair
worked out his name.
transplant.
Duncan Bannatyne.
yeah, that's it.
Right. Stop. Bannatyne.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Peter Jones. This wasn't his doing, but it's one of my favourite things ever happened. I don't particularly like Chris Moyles, but do you remember this when he was on Radio 1 and Peter Jones gave £100,000 or whatever for 20% share of the business in the band Ham Fatter?
Yes, I
remember this?
I do remember this. Yeah.
And then Peter Jones was like, I got mates on radio, so I'm going to get this played on Radio 1 tomorrow. So on he goes to Chris Moyles' show, and Chris Moyles wouldn't play it. It was really funny. He kept playing like 5 seconds of it and then stopping. And I thought, fair play, you've got him there.
yeah,
But anyway,
they were rubbish.
I just remember enjoying the stupid band name Ham Fatter.
Played in Exeter, of course,
Of course,
at the time.
not as good a name as my favourite Exeter band name.
No, what's that?
I wonder if anyone listening remembers this band. I doubt it. I don't even remember anything about them except their name. The band name was Chippy Tucker.
Right. Yeah.
Remember the name?
No. Any members of Chippy Tucker that are listening, email
Please do, bigbankpod@gmail.com, because
Yeah.
what a name.
in. Do you fancy doing a reunion?
Yeah, you play our Christmas party. Me and Dan will have a Christmas party. We'll get some pizza twists in, and you lot can play.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
And so, the fire is out.
so we don't know whether the game's going to go ahead. Hopefully it will. luckily, it wasn't a home game this Saturday just gone.
Yeah.
It was away.
In
And
London, a long way from the fire.
away at Leighton Orient.
Yeah.
Massive turnout of Exeter fans. A lot of them, loads of people living up in London that always go to that. It's quite an easy ground to get to if you're in that neck of the woods,
Yeah.
East London.
I've never been. I was thinking I should go. And
Yes, I've been once. I went there one where Jack Sparks got injured. Is that right? And Jonathan Grounds got sent off. We lost. So that's when that was. 4 or 5 years ago. If Grounds is playing,
well,
that's Matt Taylor, isn't it?
Grounds was playing when it was the Great Fire of London. So, of course,
Another oldie, yeah.
hard to say exactly when that would have been. All right.
Anyway,
So Leighton Orient away. Dimitri Mitchell playing for
Mitchell
them.
starts,
Yeah.
even though he's not been playing much for them. He didn't really do anything.
Pretty anonymous, wasn't it?
But
It was a classic Coldwell away setup.
yeah, and it very nearly kind of executed perfectly, really. That.
Yeah, so Orient, bless you, Orient are basically same as us, aren't they, form-wise? And
Same as us,
position-wise
pretty
and
much, yeah.
we still played a very...
They scored a lot of goals, is that right?
That's
But
right,
they also
yeah.
let in a lot of goals.
Yeah, which helped us when we... how far in was it? 15 minutes in? And we awarded the penalty. I think it was a penalty.
Well, Cole obviously makes the most of it, but
Really
I think
does.
he's definitely caught.
Yeah, down he goes.
No real complaints, I don't think. Penalty given. We haven't had many penalties this season.
No.
But
And is this Wareham's first penalty for us?
I'm not sure, but he put it away. Lovely pen.
Yeah. Because normally McGuinness, isn't it, takes them.
Right. And then did the backflip. I'm not sure you should do a backflip if you score pen.
Well, he's not had many glorious goals, has he, with which to do it?
No, I don't mind if they're glorious or not.
Okay.
But a penalty,
Still a goal.
if you're ever not going to do it. Anyway, I'm not having to go the backflip.
He's never not doing it. That's the answer to what you're saying there.
Well, where does it end? Is he going to do it if he gets an assist?
No, just goals.
Right, okay, that's where it ends.
Crap goal, great goal, backflip.
Penalty.
That's a goal.
Yeah. So we're 1-0 up, and then
Well, they had a very good shout for basically the same penalty about 5 minutes later, didn't they?
Yeah. And then there's the handball as well that they were seemed annoyed about, where it's really difficult to see what happens. What it ends up, the ref gives it as a free kick to Exeter for a foul on, and Ed turns, but he seems to just kind of launch himself in the air.
With
and then,
his arm.
With his arm up.
If you haven't
with the
seen
ball
it,
then,
his arm's like front crawl style, isn't
but
it?
I'm not sure how he gets... Because if it's a foul, it looks like the guy's absolutely hurled him onto the floor. You can't really see it happening. Anyway,
I used to play
he didn't give that
football
one, but he should have probably given one
to them.
to them. But he didn't.
No.
Not a very good referee in every
Young, wasn't he?
sense. Young.
He looked really young.
Yeah.
I used to play football with a bloke, and whenever he got fouled, he'd catch the ball and take a free kick really quickly.
Yeah, yeah.
The
That
old
that
time-honoured thing. I
You
guess
do
that's
see it get
guess
given
that's
for
what
handball
Turns was going
sometimes,
for.
don't you?
Yeah, occasionally. So we're second half. We're 1-0 up. Second half, we're just defending, aren't we?
Well, we're not. Yeah, we're offering very little other than that. Then Coldwell makes a couple of changes.
Mm-hmm.
Sweeney comes off.
Was our chance for making it 2-0 before the changes?
Possibly, yeah, of course. There's a very good chance for Reece Cole. Kind of two chances in one, really.
Yeah.
He kind of breaks the offside trap and kind of a reverse kind of volley, kind of over the shoulder kind of attempt, which the keeper kind of gets a hand to, but then he gets a header on it and it kind of just hits the post. Niskanen can't quite get there.
Yeah.
The rebound.
So we could have been 2-0
We could have been 2-0 up, but that was pretty much our only opportunity, and it was a very good one. And on another day, it would have gone in.
Oh, yeah.
Cole doesn't do a huge amount wrong.
No, if Niskanen
doesn't
was a
hit the
foot closer,
target, basically. But
I mean, it's an inch away from not hitting.
and then he makes these changes, and then
Is it immediately? It feels immediately.
pretty much, like John Lee comes on. He's not involved, but like Whitworth, it's a goal kick, or Whitworth's got it, and he decides to go short to Fitzwater,
Who's directly in front of him.
who then goes to Macmillan, pretty much on the edge of who's at the edge of the box, and he just tries to pass it back to Whitworth, and then they just get dispossessed, and it's a really calamitous goal. And at that point, they've been defending so well. And Colbourne said in the interview that they've not been, I mean, at least for this match, they were not told to play out from the back. They were basically told to hoof it. So this was kind of against the orders. I mean, I don't really...
I mean, if you breed that into them, they're going to do it sometimes.
Yeah, I don't... a lot of people are having a pop at Macmillan about it, but I kind of don't... Well, one, I thought actually he played pretty well in the match. And two, if you're going to do that, then yeah, mistakes are going to happen. Fitzwater shouldn't pass it to him there.
It's a kind of blind pass, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right on the edge of the box.
And perhaps maybe Whitworth shouldn't have even given it to Fitzwater if the plan was not to play out. So anyway, that's really disappointing because we've defended so well until that point. And then immediately they get the winner. But this one's really a bit of a tough one to take because...
Well, this is the ref.
Because Fitzwater's fouled, and this is like not his fault because this is just the kind of the rule of football. He has to go off because he's treated. Right. So he's off the pitch, but then they've got a corner. Is it a corner or a free kick? Or they've got, and then they score from the resulting set piece. Essentially, because we've got a player less on the pitch, which is our main centre back. It just seems a bit tight, doesn't it? I mean, fair enough. It's just the rules. It could go either way, but pretty much that's why the goal is conceded because Fitzwater's not there.
Yeah, I know. Very frustrating to go from 1-0 up with 20 minutes to go.
And we did chuck it away. But essentially, I'm not blaming it on the ref. We just fell apart and lost the match. We really shouldn't have done.
Did you notice that Leyton Orient have these really springy goals? It comes out straight away, doesn't it? You notice that?
What, very taut?
Very taut net, shallow and taut, yeah. So for their second goal, I was like, he's hit the post. It pinged out so quick.
I like it. I like a bit of a kind of looser...
Yeah, I want it to settle.
Yeah. Oh, I want it to bulge.
I want it to bulge, then settle.
Yeah.
I like the keeper to have to scrabble round in the back to get it out.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen. Leyton Orient don't believe. That's right. All that. Someone has to kick it through from the other side.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, 2-1, disappointing. Obviously, then a direct bottom of the league rival gets 3 points ahead of us.
Yeah, it's like
pushes us back down.
Well, it's a very volatile league at the moment, isn't it? So when we're winning, we're up to like 13th or something.
Yeah.
And then we give away those 2 goals and suddenly we're 20th.
I know.
And like a couple of points off the drop and everyone's got games in hand, like...
Yeah,
in fact, we're only a couple of points off the bottom of the league. And like with all people with games in hand, luckily it's Argyle and they're shit. But like, it's like that volatile, Yeah. It's at the moment, and that can really swing. It's about 30 seconds or a couple of minutes, not quite. A couple of minutes has just gone from us being like mid-table, everyone thinking fantastic, good run continued, and another away win. In like a couple of minutes, we're suddenly swung all the way the other way to like we're close to going down. Everyone's feeling terrible. It's that volatile.
Yeah,
I thought we played pretty well.
Well, if we get that second goal, which we were an inch away from getting, 2-0 away, absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, it's such a fragile state at the moment.
And also,
isn't it?
the nature of the way this team plays is we're always a bit on the line because of that kind of passing around the back,
and also
we don't get many goals.
We don't score very many. Yeah. So if you're going to try and hold, if you get a 1-0 lead and you're going to try and hold on to it. When you're us, you're not always going to be able to do that.
No, indeed.
But, I don't think... I don't know. It's hard. What do you think? I thought the performance was good enough.
I think...
It's got a bit unlucky.
Actually, they're playing better. I think this is a better season performance so far this year than last year.
Hopefully they'll learn from that as well. So you'd like to think now, if we're 1-0 up away and we're trying to see out a game, they will hoof it every time now because they won't want that to happen
and it's
again.
better to learn that in November than in April.
Yeah.
And I think actually...
We've got players to come back as well. John Lee came on, like we said, so he's kind of finding his way back. And apparently Doyle Hayes is back training, so hopefully it wouldn't be too long.
And then we have got, like Higgins and Wareham and McGuinness to a lesser extent, and Cole, of course, they are threats.
Yeah.
They are threats. I felt like last year we didn't have any threats at all. Now, I know January's going to be... Well, no one's coming in, are they?
Well, I wouldn't have thought so,
I
no.
shouldn't think anyone's coming in.
We might get a loan if we
Well, if someone gets
have
sold...
to get rid of a loan.
If Wareham gets sold...
It's because it's Rydell on loan. No, that's Rydell is on loan, but we can't send him back. Is that right?
I think that's true of both of them, isn't it? Andrew and Rydell.
No, Rydell, Danny Andrew plays for us.
No, we loaned him.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure we got him till the end of the season on a short-termer.
Okay.
Let me check.
Yeah, you check. But yeah, so there's... Rydell's obviously been hardly played. He managed 3 games? And then Swinkles is kind of coming back. Mendes Gomez is our player.
Yeah, permanent deal until the end of
Okay.
this season.
Andrew.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Well, anyway, he's been great. But yeah, so seems like there's some loans that...
Yeah, but I've got a feeling that that Rydell had a thing where like we're not allowed to send him back for some reason. I've got that in my head. Yeah, but is that the same with... What about Mendes Gomez? Can we send him back?
No, we own him, don't we?
No, he is on loan.
He is on loan for Bolton.
Yeah.
Right.
He's only played about 10 minutes.
Yeah. Rydell's hardly played. And then... yeah.
Then you got
Swinkles.
Brierley, Swinkles. Maybe we could send Swinkles back.
That would be the obvious thing to do.
Joe Hart, or whatever
He
his
looks
name
perfectly
is.
good.
What's he called? Whitworth. And Brierley. That's the 6.
Yeah.
Swinkle's fine, but he's not playing, is he? So...
No, but we're well equipped in that position.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't think we're getting some... This is the squad we've got, or a less good squad for the rest of the season. Hope. I don't think anyone's quite good enough that there's going to be a clamour to sign them. Obviously, some of the loanees could get recalled.
Yeah.
But
we've got a bit of
depth.
warm property, I'd say.
Warm property, yeah.
Yeah.
That's more likely with most of them that we won't be able to renew their contracts. We can't afford it, I would say, than we're selling them for $500,000.
Yes, very true. A lot of them might be thinking, I'll just wait till the end of the season and just go for nothing.
Okay. So, yeah.
That's it, really. Bit of a disappointing afternoon, results-wise. I don't think we played that badly. I think it's just kind of like one kind of unfortunate, situation where I think if we had all our 11 players on the pitch, we wouldn't have conceded it. And one kind of, real lapse of concentration from several defensive players.
Yeah. There we are.
Anyway, I would have been happy with the point. I think, but we got none.
No, there'll be no points for you today, Dan.
Never mind.
More on what's coming up in a second. Welcome back to the Big Bank Theory podcast. Remember, you can email us, bigbankpod, if you want to. Now, Adam's been in touch. Wondered if we'd noticed, and I had actually, but forgotten about it, the mysterious Paraguayan Twitter account. You been following this?
No. What to do with Exeter City?
Every time Joe Gorman's slagged off
Yeah.
by City fans, someone tweeting from Paraguay is replying, saying, "You haven't got a clue."
Really?
Yes. So if you care to... The person's name is Ingom Moreno, I guess. And, they're getting stuck in.
What are they? Okay.
So here's an example. Hashtag United announced their CEO.
Joe Gorman.
Joe Gorman.
Yeah.
And a City supporter, has replied, "Great appointment to look after your finances," and done a screenshot of the review. To which Inago Moreno, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. "Why are Exeter so poor after so many transfers? Clearly something seriously wrong with that fan-owned model. Hashtag scapegoat."
Wow.
Carries on like that.
So are we assuming that this is Joe Gorman or Joe Gorman's sort of mum or something?
Joe Gorman's Paraguayan mum. Maybe they're not really from Paraguay. Here's another one. "Good luck, lads. Your new CEO ran us into the ground." That's a City supporter commenting on hashtag United again. Inago Moreno's replied, Your trust constantly runs you into the ground. Fan-owned model is for amateurs. You'll learn one day. So, yeah. So,
what a strange world we live in.
Thanks, Adam, for that. That's really helpful. Adam wonders, who could this possibly be? A football-mad Paraguayan? A burner account? Richard Logan? Very mysterious.
So what I'd like to know is what else is this account tweeting about?
Right.
What else are they interacting with?
I'm going deep. I should have learned how to say the Paraguayan name, shouldn't I? The Hispanic name. They've got 11 followers.
When was the account created?
Oh, it's been around for 10 years.
Okay.
But there seems to be a lot of, I guess, what I'd refer to as internet crap.
Right, okay. Any other replies? What are they replying to?
Oh, let's have a look.
Is it only stuff about Joe Gorman, or is it...
Replies.
Because if it's not Joe Gorman or a relation / friend of his, what on earth would they be... Why would they be wasting their time?
They're replying to all sorts of stuff. They're replying to something about Ariana Grande. Replying about Norwegian football.
Bizarre. I mean, there are some weird people out there. Maybe I've got a feeling that Joe Gorman was a fan of Ariana Grande. I think he mentioned something about it in that high performance podcast he was on, or whatever it was.
Right. You serious?
No.
Oh, right. Bizarre, eh?
Very strange.
So anyway, thanks, Adam.
We'll keep an eye on that.
If there's any top tip.
If there's any, I mean, I can't imagine he's really important enough for anyone to talk about too much online.
No.
But curious.
So anyone got any light to shed on that, do get in touch, bigbankpod@gmail.com. So this Saturday, lunchtime.
Yes.
So you can go to your bougie pasty bakers. They don't even call it a baker's. They call it an artisan bakery.
Bit early for a pasty, isn't it?
Never too early for a pasty.
They probably do a kind of poached egg pasty, don't they?
They do... no, it wouldn't be poached. It would be like braised. Deviled egg pasty.
A deviled eggs hipster?
I have no idea. What even are deviled eggs?
Don't know.
Spice on them.
Don't know.
Spicy egg.
Guess so.
Anyway, you can get that and then you can walk up the ground, repairs permitting.
Yeah.
Because otherwise this will be a reschedule for the spring, won't it, I guess?
Yeah, I would have thought so, yeah.
Yeah. When will we know? They have to say by Friday lunchtime, don't they?
Don't know.
What do they do when if it's rain, they say whenever, don't they?
They say on the day, don't they?
Yeah. Burton, it wasn't that far.
So we're playing Burton.
Yeah,
at
Richard
home.
Burton FC.
Tim Burton.
Burton Bradstock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burton's menswear.
Good.
They're in a unbelievable run of form.
Burton's menswear.
Burton's menswear, yeah. Even though, I think it's mainly online now. High street shop. No longer there.
No.
Shame.
Foster's
menswear. We've talked about that many times on this podcast. Yeah.
What's the matter with my memory?
Don't know. Burton menswear was really good if you kind of like, your skin and you need a shirt kind of last minute for, a wedding or something.
Your
and
aunt's
you've got
getting married for the third time.
Got to go in there. Got to get something.
Yeah.
Perfect for that. Get on for about 12 quid. That will do you the day. And then you give it straight to a charo.
Wow. Fast fashion, eh?
That's how I roll.
Is it?
Well, it's not fast, is it? Because the person buying it from the charo will have it forever.
Well, you hope so.
Without doubt.
Okay, so...
Anyway, they're in a great run of form. They've only lost one game since the end of September in the league.
Great. Just what we need.
And they've kind of beaten Cardiff. They've beaten like some big teams in there. Doncaster.
Where are they in the league?
They're 12th, but they were right down the bottom.
Yeah,
and they've
I remember.
Like,
I remember at the start of the season. Yeah,
worked their way back up. So we've got our work out for us.
They've got quite a lot of City alumni, haven't they?
Well, they have Kegs Chowke, who we had on loan for a season from Southampton a few years ago.
Played 3 games or something, didn't he?
Yeah, he played a bit more than that, but signed for them, and he's become a kind of like real mainstay of their midfield over the last few years. And then obviously they've got this podcast, probably contender for our favourite ever player
Yep.
Podcast-wise,
Yep.
young Alex Hartridge,
Not young anymore, but
the
yeah.
farmer's son.
Yeah.
Son
of Sue Hartridge.
Yeah, just the best guy, isn't he? You know,
He is. So rustic and yet
he's
so polished.
Yeah, he's just absolutely the best lower league sort of youngster that you could ever ask for. So not your classic kind of footballer guy, is he? You know.
Anyway, he went to Wickham, didn't he, last year? Didn't really work out. Came back
on loan, was brilliant,
Yeah.
kept us up,
Yeah.
and then we didn't sign him.
No.
But no one did. He's gone on loan this
He's
season.
still with Wickham, is he?
I believe so, yeah. And I think
Right.
he's gone on loan to Burton for the season. And now we've got to play against him again.
Yeah.
Um,
That could come back to haunt us.
yeah, I don't know. He's one of those people that I just wish he played for us.
Yeah.
I know he's not the world's best footballer, but I just really like him.
Because, yeah, I agree.
And he
with you.
loves City, doesn't he? And, you know, I feel like he was always kind of like more invested than anyone else. Or, you know, maybe
Yeah.
not everyone else, but, you know, like, I don't know.
Agree. Now,
At some point, I hope he plays for us again, and I think that is I'd say it's likely that he plays for City again one day, doesn't it? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I suppose it is, yeah.
He'll be out of contract at the end of the season. We
Yeah.
might go down.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is what I call the stars aligning. Although maybe not, because he's playing really well. He's playing for Burton, and they're doing really well. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Burton are funny, aren't they? Because I was thinking of them as a tiny club that got kind of no rights being here. But they've been in the Championship.
Have they?
Yeah, under Nigel Clough, they were in the Championship.
Of course, yeah. So he's not there anymore.
No, it's Gary Bowyer, who came in when they were having an absolute disaster last year and
right.
saved them.
Bowyer.
Yeah, Bowyer Kashar. And saved
Isn't that
them.
what Chris Akabusi used to say? Bowyer.
Booyah, he did, yeah. And what did John Fashanu say? Awooga.
No, both of them said Awooga.
Did
And
they?
they're having a big argument about who said Awooga first, I think.
Them two were.
There's some, because there's...
Imagine caring
but
about
doesn't
Awooga.
Dave Benson Phillips say it as well?
Does he?
I think there's a three-way claim to the exclamation Awooga.
Wow.
Fashnu.
It's a bit like when Ed Sheeran got
I
taken
don't think
to
anyone else cares apart from Fashnu, who's going, I said it first.
Benson Phillips and
Was
Akabusi.
it Dave Benson Phillips?
Don't know.
Anyway, that's happening.
Yeah, so Gary Bowyer's done very well with them.
Nothing to do with it. He's done very well.
And looks like he's continuing to do well. We want to get quick back on the horse, don't we?
Yeah, I think it's.
We don't want to hit the Colwell slump over Christmas.
No, we're still early. It's still early in the season. It's all to play for. But Burton at home, regardless of how well they might be doing, is one we would have had down as
Yep.
kind of. I'm not saying must win because, it's a long season. Anything can happen. But it's one we would have had at the beginning as probably be looking for 3 points there.
Yeah.
In Colwell's blocks, as he likes to call them.
Yeah.
We're in a block at the moment. I don't know when this block ends and the next one starts, but we are in a block, according to him. He would have had this one down as got to win that.
Yeah. Blocked in.
Block it off. Block party.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see when we Hartridge last minute winner at the back post.
I'm less worried about him scoring the winner. I'm more worried about him just having one of those aerial performances where he absolutely wins everything in the air.
Well, Wareham's not winning anything off him, is he?
Well, I don't know. Wareham's pretty. He can hold his own in the air actually, with a much taller man.
Yeah, but this is
But
the ultimate scarecrow.
Hartridge on his day, yeah, he'll absolutely dominate him,
All right.
like a big horse would dominate a smaller horse or a sheep.
Yeah. I feel like horses and sheep just don't.
Have they ever met? Is it like lions and tigers? They've never met.
Well, I live in England and I've seen both horses and
Yeah,
sheep.
but has a horse and a sheep? Do you know for sure that a horse has ever met a sheep?
I mean, I haven't got a minuted meeting account of it, but yes, I can say.
Yeah, but you don't know that. I mean, a lion and a tiger have met, but this wouldn't meet in the wild.
Yeah,
Would
a horse and a sheep
would they meet in the wild?
in England?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they would.
Yeah, Dartmoor, I suppose.
Yeah.
Loads of them up there.
Yeah.
Okay, they have met.
Yeah. Yeah. Horse and a rat, less sure.
Yeah, definitely. There's loads of rats on like farms, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, there is. Yeah, and in your kitchen.
Yeah, there's a farmer's wife's kitchen. There's a rat on the table. She twats it with one of those
Hartridge's
spiky hammers. Yeah, a rat runs through Alex Hartridge's farmyard kitchen.
Across the flagstones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sue twats it with a meat tenderizer.
Yeah.
Sticks it in the, in the food for the pigs.
Oh, yeah.
They'd eat anything.
They do.
They ate one of Alex's boots once. That was an interesting day.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay. We've covered all the hot topics then.
Yeah, I think so. So that's Burton. Don't miss it. It's 12:30.
Yeah, don't miss it.
Again, if it goes ahead. We're assuming at this point it is going ahead, I think.
I think they could make... Surely they won't... Because...
I mean, how hard can it be? How hard can it be?
Well, you can get a mark... Like you said, like I'm being stupid, but you could just get a marquee or something, couldn't you? And run some stuff out of that. We don't need the scoreboard. We don't need... The media lot could be somewhere else.
They probably do need the CCTV up and running, don't they, in order to the
CCTV
security?
running, yeah. But you could bring in temporary... Well, they've got 40 grand from this fundraiser. That's what that money's for, isn't it?
Yeah, get Bang & Olufsen to come up and do it.
Well, you just get a temporary... Like what they do for like festivals and that.
Yeah,
Get that thing.
get that thing.
And like, like the cameras still work.
Yeah, yeah. It's
So you
just
need to plug
it's
something
just
into
a
it, don't you?
screen, yeah.
Yeah. So I should think it's doable. I realise it's tight and they're going to have a horrible week getting it already, but...
Yeah, and we don't actually know all the stuff that was burnt. We're just assuming tellies for the CCTV. It could be other important things.
Yeah. Mysteriously, all the votes and the ballot box from the Trust election were lost in the fire. Tragedy. Harrison's got...
Clive Harrison's contract.
Yes, general manager.
Got incinerated. Oh,
$1,000
how much
a
were you
week,
getting
lads.
paid again, Clive? Oh, loads, wasn't it? Can't remember. I think it was loads.
Yeah. Definitely.
And then Richard Burton, whatever his name is.
Yeah. Richard Pym.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's he lost in the fire?
Don't know. Some
Yeah.
of his stuff.
Yeah. Mysteriously, Gary was seen after the fire had been put out with some of Perks's trinkets.
Right,
Having
burning
a
them.
bucket, burning them, yeah.
Burning them.
Sorry, Perks, they got lost in the fire.
What's he got against Perks' trinkets?
I just think he likes to keep him, know his position.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Quite extreme.
I don't know what's the matter with me today. I don't think Gary Colwell's a bully. Why
yeah,
am I
well,
saying
that's
this?
more than a bully, I suppose, isn't it? That's real kind of psychological manipulation.
Yeah.
Burning. Where's all my stuff, Gary? Is how he's
Perks hasn't got a Scottish accent.
Hasn't he?
He's northern, isn't he?
Is he?
Isn't he?
I always assumed he was Scottish, even though I've heard him talk. There's all my stuff, Gary.
That's it. Yeah,
And then Colbert's like, don't know.
don't know.
And then he just finds the charred remains of his bits and pieces.
Put back in his bed. That would be horrible. Don't do it, Gary. Be nicer to Perks.
I think he's really nice to him. I don't know where this has come from.
No, it's just me being a dick.
Right.
Sorry about that.
They're great friends.
They are, I know. It's nice, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine an entirely parallel universe. By the way, Gary's gone up in my estimation over the last 12 months.
What about Perks?
Yeah, by proxy. But imagine a parallel universe where they did really well for us. And I acknowledge what they've achieved with us is very helpful. But imagine they won the league with us or whatever. We'd love them, wouldn't we? We'd think of them two like the Chuckle Brothers or like Laurel and Hardy or like
Yeah.
Clough and Taylor.
Absolutely, yeah.
Tess and Claudia.
I think history will be kind to them too.
Yeah, it will.
Depending on, obviously, how it all inevitably comes to an end. I think already, even if it had an absolute shocker the rest of this season,
Yeah.
absolutely awful when we go relegated and then they leave, I think even then they've probably done enough good that people will think, especially as like some of the, it hasn't worked out for Gary at a couple of previous places and they kind of hate him.
Oh, yeah, there'll be none of that.
I don't think it'll be like that.
No, it won't.
At Wigan, love him.
Yeah.
Even though it didn't work out ultimately, because he got. I think
with regret, won't it? If he gets fired.
I think so, probably. In this, like, I think he'll be quite, maybe not quite Matt Taylor kind of like,
No, and certainly not Milord. But although people really don't like him, do they, at the moment?
No, people hate him. It's only me defending.
Yeah, you're right about Gary. I think that's the case. And do you know what? Apart from a mysterious Twitter account in Paraguay, I think we know who the villain of the piece is being made out to be now. Like that's helped the narrative for GC and DP, hasn't it?
Yeah. Although so has the continued, consistency on the pitch.
Yeah. Cup run this year and avoid relegation. And we'll think he's done
speaking of which, when's that? The tickets are on sale, although it wasn't letting me buy one. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
5th of December. Yeah.
Might be a me problem. 5th of December.
Yeah, remember.
That's
5th of December.
When you're opening up your advent calendar for the 5th time.
Yeah.
You'll be like,
what should I do today?
It's the FA Cup.
Yeah. So get down there.
Yeah. Get on down there.
No, 6. Sorry, got the wrong date. That's that weekend.
Don't remember that date then.
Remember that.
Do you know that the half-season tickets are already on sale?
Yeah.
Is that because we're skint? They don't normally.
It's always this early, isn't it?
Nah,
isn't it?
Nowhere near.
You're the one that buys them, so you'd know.
Yeah, I usually get one, and
well, I guess so. Guess it helps, doesn't it?
I suppose so.
So are the calendars, Dan? Not Advent, normal.
Right. Very telling.
Wonder who Mr. December is. Perks? Poor Perks.
Maybe.
All right. Well, I'll stop this putting down of Gary and Perks' relationship narrative.
Please do, yeah.
Yeah, I'm better than that. Do apologise, listeners. Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll be back next week after Burton.
Yep.
Keep donating to the GoFundMe if you can afford it. See, hopefully the game will happen Saturday.
You've donated, I assume?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Well done.
Dan.
I've got a ticket now.
I guess we won't be back if Burton doesn't happen.
Well, perhaps not.
Okay. Well, if the game happens, we'll be back next week. If not, give us another week.
Yes.
All right.
All right, then.
Thanks for listening. My name's John. I've been here with my friend and colleague Dan.
Cheers.
See you soon.